Hey guys, um, I'm uploading another video. This is not wrestling related. This is actually something completely different. I think I'm gonna start doing some videos, just some random videos here and there every once in a while about society, people, uh, my thoughts on life in general, and the things that go on in our society, music, what have you. I think I'm going to start uploading some of these kinds of videos uh, for future videos in the meantime. Um, I got to get into something that I have kind of dug into, researched, looked over. I have paid. I'm a fan of metal, rock, hardcore rock, and whatnot, and I'm also into the rap hip hop industry. And I gotta say, I've always been involved in the old school rap from the '90s, early 2000s, even a little dab of the '80s, but it wasn't as popular as it was in the '90s, going into the 2000s and whatnot. Um, I gotta say this: I've watched the new modern day rap music, and I gotta say this: Tupac Shakur, Biggie Smalls, fucking Snoop Dogg himself. Well, Snoop Dogg himself is disgusted, and Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls is probably rolling over in their graves. Uh, these young kids are trying to up game the fucking Eminem, like MJK. Now MJK or MGK, I'm saying MJK. I don't know why the fuck I said that. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly. He did a really good video. Probably one of the best rap songs I have ever heard him do. Because after hearing that song, I thought maybe I'd, check out some of his other music. I know I've heard of him before. He's 3 years younger than me. I'm 30. He's about 20. He's 27. And I've heard his music before, but never to the extent of looking into it in depth. And I went ahead and I listened to some of his music. Nothing, and I mean nothing, compares to that Rap Devil song that he did on Eminem. Eminem, I don't care how shitty his music is claimed to be these days. If you listen to some of these rap artists that I'll list off to you that I've heard so far, they're laughable. They're very fucking laughable. They can't compare to Eminem. They can't compare to Tupac. They can't compare to Biggie Smalls, Pete Diddy, as Snoop Dogg, fucking Nas. None of these rappers, not even Jay-Z, and I'm not even the biggest Jay-Z fan. I have a CD or two of his. I'm not the biggest fan of his music. I try to get into it, but his beats are good, but Jay-Z's lyrics aren't exactly the greatest in the world, but hell of a lot better than what these little fuckers do these days. They're all dressed up. They all look the same. They look like they're manufactured out of a fucking, you know, warehouse, and they're made on assembly lines. They all have tattoos on their faces now. What the fuck's with the tattoos on the face? Like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Are you literally trying to look like an idiot, or are you just an idiot? Apparently, you must be just an idiot. I mean, I sit and wonder about wrestling these days. What is the average Joe fan's mentality? Well, going ahead and looking in the music that we listen to on a modern day basis now really scares the living shit out of me. These people do not look very nice. They do not look very inviting at all. And they look like they would fucking shoot you on sight. Yeah, that's how fucking... They're not intimidating to me, but they're not people I would want to meet in person. Because I know one thing. They'll fucking shoot me in the back. Possibly. I'm not sure. I'm not going to point fingers. Maybe it's their persona they portray on the screen when they do a music video and they do their rap songs. But quite frank with you guys, I got to tell you. These rappers today suck dick. They are destroying today's youth. They are making kids think that this is the cool way to be. And my God, at least back in the 90s, when you had NWA, they were talking about real life shit about what the black community was dealing with in LA with their freaking police. The police were abusing their power and treating the black people like garbage, and it's a proven fact. It's not just because the blacks were saying, ooh, I'm being mistreated by the police. They had proven fact. There was news information, articles, newspaper information that states the things that went on in LA. Bottom line. Now, granted, some of these people that went ahead and did these things probably deserved the punishment that they got, but there was probably a lot of them that did not. And I'll tell you the truth. They rapped about real stuff. They rapped about struggles in the streets. They rapped about the struggles of dealing with drug addiction, gang member, being a part of a gang and trying to get out of it and things of that sort. But at the same time, they kind of glorified it, which was the bad part about the rap industry, and which is still the major case. But now they really take it to a whole new level. I mean, they make it to the point it's on steroids. It's a really sad world we're living in, and I gotta tell you the truth, guys. I'm not too impressed with the rap industry. Like, literally, I've been trying to make my own rap music. I haven't been impressed on how well I've been, writing out these songs. I mean, I do a pretty decent job. I mean, I could whip out a song that I did and wrote out. It's not real long. It's kind of short. But, I mean, it's still a hell of a lot better than the trash that you listen to, on modern day rap with these young kids. They're really fucking pathetic losers. I'll give you a rap song that I kind of made out myself. You could turn it into a metal song if you really wanted to as well, based on how it sounds. I mean, you could put like metal instrumental music behind it and make it sound like a metal song altogether. But I'm going to read you guys this song that I wrote. It's called The Bitch Dressed in Red. And I got to be honest with you guys. I mean, I have to admit, I kind of repeat myself with the chorus, but at the end of the day, I really was a little bit more creative than some of these fucking kids in the rap industry. So it starts off that I wrote, you saw the whore at the door, she runs over and knocks you on the floor, tells you lies that you want to hear, making you think she loves you dearly. The bitch is dressed in red. She's gonna make you dead. She's gonna take your soul and leave you with nothing left instead. She's the bitch in red. Mark my word, she will make you dead. Enough is said. The bitch was in my life for 2 motherfucking years. I wish she was in my life for 2 motherfucking days. So she could get out of my motherfucking face. She ruined me, made me mad, made me sad. Took everything I ever had. She is the bitch in red. She's gonna make you dead. She's gonna take your soul and leave you with nothing left instead. So that's pretty much how I wrote this song out, and I kind of I was trying to make multiple videos to make the sound of the beat with the rap song I did into something really good. I uploaded it for a couple of days and then I kind of deleted it. One, it's a little controversial about past relationship I had, and I'm not going to keep it up there and cause any friction in her life or anything like that, getting her all flipped out or something of that nature. But it was really a bad relationship, which I'm not going to get into with you guys. Bottom line is, this was a very personal song to me. I was trying to be very creative with it. I thought it would last at least 3-4 minutes. The song, with me just doing this one bit of stuff that I wrote, lasted only about 2 to 2.5 minutes, possibly, at most. Today's rappers today, they don't make songs that even go but 2 minutes. Now, Linkin Park used to do songs like that, 2-3 minutes at the max, and that would be it. I'm a Linkin Park fan, but I kind of wish some of their songs were a little bit longer. You know, when you do songs that are only 2 minutes long, what the fuck are you really producing here? You're producing shit. And that's really what we get. I'll give you some example of a list of rappers that I've been kind of looking into and observing and got in depth look of what they write and sing about. One guy that stands out the most to me is this guy Lil Pump. First off, where did he come up with the fucking name? Little Pump. Little Pump? What, you got a small dick? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Because I don't know why the hell he would be talking. He'd name himself Little Pump. Sounds pretty fucking disturbing to me. This kid's only 17, gonna be 18 soon. He's got tattoos all over his fucking body and on his face. One question. Please. Enlighten me, please. Why would any parent, first off, allow their child to get a ton of fucking tattoos all over their fucking body? And then, second question, which is the most important question, of all places, on their face. These kids today are getting tattoos on their face. Makes me wonder why I should even bother going through having kids. Really. There's a person I know in my own personal life, which I'm not gonna name him on this video for his own, benefit. But there's a 13-year-old kid I know, personally. And he's involved in all this kind of shit. And everything that these little bastards that rap about music today act like this kid. Disobedient. Don't care about anything. I mean, you could beat the fucking tar out of someone these days and they just don't care. Why wouldn't you want to care? If you don't care, why don't you just blow yourself in the fucking head and savor the space and time for everybody? Literally. There's a thing, I'm not trying to put wrestling into this, but think of life as winning a championship. Okay? There's an old saying in WWE, since this channel is really dominant for WWE wrestling program content, I'm just going to use a wrestling reference. Back in the day, Stone Cold Steve Austin was asked, "Why are you here?" "I'm here to win the WWE Championship. That's what I come here to do. I come here to win the World Championship." You do that in all sports of all kind. You go into football, you go into the NBA, you go into the Major League Baseball, you go into any kind of sport. What is your ultimate goal? To win, to succeed, to win championships. If you have no care in the world about what you're doing in life, how are you going to succeed in anything at all? You can't. There's no fucking possible way. And I'll tell you what. I think the government has a lot to do with what we watch, what we see on TV, and the music we listen to. Actually, the music industry is also controlled by the businesses, which is also probably controlled by the government. And I gotta tell you what. This ain't looking like a bright future for anybody. Okay, there's a couple other rappers. I'm not going to get in every single little rapper I've actually listened to and kind of laughed at because of how fucking sad and pathetic they really are and how they can't really produce anything at all. Not to mention, they can't even write out a full-on, at least 3 to 4 minute rap song without repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. But then again, you watch television these days, that's all we get. the same repetitive videos, same repetitive movies. I can remember one like a movie that's released on TV for the first time ever that was really good, that you enjoyed watching the first time. You don't mind seeing it again. But then after a while of them showing it over and over and over again, it gets to a point where it's downright, I don't want to fucking watch this anymore. WWE does the same fucking thing. Give you the same damn match week after week after week practically. We seen Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. I'm sorry to go back to wrestling because this is not really about wrestling. This is about regular life and music in itself of the rap industry, which is really what this video is pertained to, as well as how it relates to humanity and how it's affecting society as a whole towards young youth and so forth. But this is just like downright ridiculous how what we watch and what we see, it's all downplayed for dumb idiots, and people are supposed to accept that. And that's the real big picture here. Like, not even just the wrestling industry, because the wrestling industry, people are fed up of the same old watered down bullshit storyline telling. And it's kind of the same way in real life. We are given the watered down, dumbed down effect and expect to accept that, and that's what we're supposed to do, or else. I don't want to be stupid. I am not stupid. You hear me talk on these videos for wrestling. I know I slur my words a little bit. I'm not intoxicated whatsoever when I do most of these videos, by the way. I do not drink and then do these videos. So just to point that out there. I have a little bit of a speech problem. I have a disability, which gives me a problem sometimes when I talk. And it fucks me up. So I apologize if I come across, not sounding like a person that knows what the fuck he's talking about or confused on what he's trying to say. But bottom line is, I'm not an idiot. I may have a disability, but I'm not stupid. And most people, my God, are the dumbest wads of shit walking on this planet. And it doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter if you're Spanish, black, white, blue, green, whatever. Society as a whole is full of dummies. That's it, man. You look at our government, they tell us to vote. I have a fight with my friend Matthew. I've known him for 15 years, since we were kids in middle school. And him and I fight all the time. He calls me a commie because I don't believe in the fact of voting for anybody. I don't believe in it. If you do not give me something worth voting for, I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of getting a job. You haven't won me over. You haven't sold me on the fact that you will do the right job for the country I live in. And do I really want to vote? Absolutely. I would love to vote for somebody. I'd like to show spirit towards my country and show participation in what my country does. But at the end of the day, does it give me anything worth really caring about? No. Just like wrestling, just like the movie industry, the movie and entertainment industry, there's nothing to be invested in. There's nothing to care about. There's nothing that gets me up and go, wow, I have a reason to do something. My only reason why I get up every single day, get up out of my bed, go at my job and work my tail off so I can pay my bills and live above the streets. So I don't have to live in no fucking street and live in my home. That's why I do what I do every day. That's what gives me the drive to do and get up off my ass. So that's all I have to say on that subject. But in particular to getting involved in my country, getting involved in interests in the music industry, and having any kind of hope or positiveness towards my society, I don't. And I used to be really a positive person. I used to be very happy and so forth. But I'm sure you guys don't give a flying fuck about any of that. And me saying that right now, you guys think about this. Why shouldn't people care about how other people think? Shouldn't we all give a shit about what each other think and what each other have to say and what we feel? We should all want to try to bring each other up. We should all want to encourage each other to be competitive, to better ourselves, and do more as a whole. And yet we don't do jack shit for each other. We're just all a bunch of individuals living a big giant ant farm. Basically, we're just a bunch of fucking ants not working together. At least ants work together. Most of them, at least. But not human beings. That's pretty sad and pathetic in itself. That's just my little video rant. I'm going to probably come up with some more videos if this video comes up with any, but people's interests. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not, that's your opinion. That's fine. It's fine with me either way. Leave comments and opinions down below as well. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. If you guys like wrestling, this is a channel for that. If you guys if you're subscribing to the channel because of this one video, please inform me before you subscribe on the bottom where you leave your comment. Tell me, I'm subscribing to this channel not for wrestling, but if you continue to make videos like this, I will stay subscribed to the channel. If you guys want to do that, you're more than welcome to. Anyway, guys, that's all I have really to say right now. I'm going to come up with some more ideas for another video for next week on something like this if it becomes successful. If I get enough, at least in double digits, of views like I used to, I will definitely go ahead and do so. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a great night. Bye.